What's up, YouTubers? Luis here. So, doing a video here on the record that we're somewhat restoring. I originally was just going to paint it and put it in service, but one thing about this truck I did not like was the fact that it was a single winch boom. So luckily for me, I ended up acquiring a twin line setup, which I got up here. As you can see, that's the old mast, that's the inner boom, and that's our outer boom. I couldn't use the outer boom because some knucklehead at one point hit it here, so the inner boom was rubbing the entire time on the inside. Usually when you take the pads and the set screws out of these booms slide out by hand. You can pull them out really easy. This wasn't the case, and I was wondering why it was bound up. And then when I started knocking the paint down, we found that somebody tried to hide that there. So this is trash. So we're reusing the old inner boom, outer boom, excuse me, which I got over here. Don't mind the shop, it's a little messy, it's chaos here right now. So this is the original outer boom of the truck. So we're reusing that and putting the inner boom with the twin line sheaves up top into that one. It's the same dimensions and everything. And then this is the newer mast, which we're going to reuse. All this stuff is ready to be painted. That's why I got it set over here. In addition to that, we ended up getting the valve body, which is right there. The one on the truck is currently a 3-spool. This is a 4-spool. We got all the linkages. But I'm actually not using the this entire linkage. I only took the one bar that I need, and then we'll come over here and I'll show you. This is a direct plug and play setup pretty much. So as you can see here, this is the original linkages, and there was a space here for the one linkage, and the hole was already made here for the other control. But what sucks is that the way they made it, this is not easily accessible. So I had to cut an access port here, and I didn't want to cut the entire floor apart just to get this one stupid rod in there. So what I ended up doing was I ended up cutting the rod in half and getting one end on that side and one end on this side, and then I'll weld the two together and we'll have our linkages there. And then after I'm done with that, what I'm gonna do is my valve bodies are here. So we got the one here that operates the boom and the winches, and the one over there does the wheel lift and whatnot. Hold on, let me get up there so you guys can see. You guys can see in there. So this is the valve body I've got to replace. So I'll have to custom make a rod that goes to our levers there, which won't be too difficult. I'll be able to just piece something together with some scrap stuff and bolt everything down, make some new hydraulic hoses for the new winch, for the extra winch, and we should be good to the races. I lucked out on this. I got the whole setup for $1,000. So, and it was one of my buddies had it, so he removed it from his truck and dropped it off. So you can't go wrong for $1,000 to convert this thing into a twin line wrecker, which is I prefer two twin winches over one, just because they have saved me numerous times. So as far as that goes, we have the bed pretty much stripped. I wasn't planning on doing this until he offered it to me. I didn't even know he had it, and I said, you know what, might as well do it now. So we got it stripped. We got our holes all drilled here. We added some more lights to the light pylon, and we're making progress. It's just right now we're so damn busy that I start working on this, and then calls come in and I get stuck dispatching, or I got to go out and help drivers, or we're having issues with the trucks. So it's kind of a stop and go thing here, but I'm hoping to have this done in the next few weeks, just because we might be adding on another driver to the team, so which a lot of you guys probably know him. He's another YouTuber. I actually won't say who he is, but he's coming down next month, and I'm hoping he likes what he sees and he ends up joining our team. So but that's it. I'll have a couple more videos of us actually working on the truck. Some time lapses coming up, and yeah, have a good weekend, guys.